We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Kansas City. Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Batting second here today.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Santana.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Well, I know the last thing he wants.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. At the plate, Lucas Duda hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Lucas Duda.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Second, third
now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Souza is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Santana moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Settling in now, Steven Souza. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
23.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. And that misses. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Turner racing back. He's there and records the first out. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Line drive to left. Buxton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will to the plate now. Scott Schebler. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Here's Chris Davis now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Souza is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lorenzo
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a ball, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Davis makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Mark Reynolds. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Salvador Perez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lucas Duda. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Leonis Martin, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Leonis
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Liner towards second, but an Adam Bull right to him for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Push softly over toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder number 9.
Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And late reactions, and they got him. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. Scooter Gennett would be next. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The left fielder number 23.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Souza.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Wilmer
coming to
Flores.
the plate now. Wilmer Flores comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Freddie Galvis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
What, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a drive out to left center field. Flores is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score. With Merrifield next to hit. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Orioles, third baseman, number 10.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at bat.
Davis.
Waka comes set. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
16.
Into the windup and the
Santana.
pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Turner racing back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Mark Reynolds.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Reynolds. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. This one's down to third. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away.
The catcher, number
Ready
13.
once again, Salvador Perez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Lucas
Up next
Duda
for the
now.
Royals,
He's 0 for 2 thus
designated
far in
hitter,
this one.
Lucas Duda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He's ready now. The pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Brandon Crawford.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Softly hit toward the hole. Reynolds charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Leonis Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Catcher Yadier Molina.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Souza racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores.
Leading off
He's
for
0
Kansas
for
City,
1 thus far.
Third baseman number 4.
First pitch
Wilmer
on its way.
Flores.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Galvis.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Jimenez ready with the 0-2. lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first
The
out.
batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit
Now the
Merrifield.
first pitch from Jimenez. Heading out towards shallow right. Martin is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Galvis rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
First baseman, number
Digging in to
17,
try it again. Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and Reynolds doesn't miss this one. High and deep to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there. Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
He'll try it again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the runner's trying for third. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Souza has a long run, but he'll make the catch back behind third for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Jonathan Schoop. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the digging in and looking for more. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Center fielder.
And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
They are sizzling hot right now. They look as good as they're going to look probably all year. You don't put together streaks like this. They're looking for 10 games in a row. How many teams have the ability to do that? They're playing great ball right now. Man, are they fun to watch.
And he's retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ball one.
No, that's out.
Door breaking ball. Just
1 out, nobody on. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a change that he missed badly with for ball one. For Gennett, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Davis.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So stepping in, Leonys Martin, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there goes Crawford. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder number 6. Lorenzo Cain.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs. He blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. instead of putting it in the seats.
No problem here. One away. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Throwing to second, and he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. This is line to left. Buxton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Here's Mark Reynolds. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Yadier
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Byron Buxton.
25.
First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Started that swing a bit too early. Bases are empty, one man out. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Chopped weakly to the left. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Thought he might be moving there, but it's ball 3 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. High in the air into shallow left center. Galvis onto the grass. And that ends the inning. Now batting, Salvador Perez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Salvador Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Hit to third. Jeanette has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Lucas Duda now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Turner's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Steven Souza. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Scott Schebler.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Davis.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Wilmer Flores. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heading after it is Turner. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter number
now 15, at the plate, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder number 12, Leonis
into the windup and the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike there. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. At the plate, Mark Reynolds. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside. 1-0. For Reynolds, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Martin is under it. He's got it 1 away. Throw behind him to second, and the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
So striding in, Lucas Duda. He flew out in his last at-bat. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Drilled to the right side. Scope has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 9. Trey
into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Scooter Gennett. He doubled earlier.
Gennett.
Ryan Butcher is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ryan Butcher.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pause. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Ready once again, Jonathan Schoop. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Two and 1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Santana moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He doubled earlier in the game.
Scott Schebler.
Trey Mancini will get the call to pinch hit
for the
here, and he'll
Orioles,
find he has a couple of
number
runners
16,
aboard with only one out in the inning.
Mancini.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Now pitching for
Brandon
the
Maurer
Royals,
takes the
number
mound to try to get
37,
out of this mess.
Brandon
There are 2 on with only
Maurer.
1 away. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Santana is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's Chris Davis
First
now.
baseman, number
He comes in
19,
0 for 2 thus far.
Davis.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Brandon Crawford would be next. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks.
Now
It's
batting,
ball 4.
Shortstop.
Digging in once again,
Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Your
He's 1 for
attention,
2 in the ball game.
Now pitching for
Scott
the Royals,
Alexander answers the
number
call to
54.
pitch here in a big spot.
Scott
He inherits a bases
Alexander.
loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Caleb
hitting for
Joseph
the Orioles,
will be called on as a
number
pinch hitter here
36,
in a big
Caleb
spot. He'll have the
Joseph.
bases loaded with 2 out in the action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
That's a ball.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
D-Rock.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll start
Leading
things
off for
out
the
in the
Royals.
home half of inning number
Third
5.
baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to
Up
help
next for the
record the
Royals,
punch out.
The shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And there's ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder number 6.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Throw over to first. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a throw over to first. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Whit Merrifield. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Michael Gibbons is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
First baseman.
Here's Mark Reynolds. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lays off 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2. So first pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. For Reynolds, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit in the air to right field. Martin is under it. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Leonis Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Souza comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Number 9.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Ready once again, Lucas Duda. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Lucas Duda.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Ready for another shot now, Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2.
Souza.
Terrence Gore will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 0, Terrence Gore.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a move over to first. There he goes. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. 1-1. Here it is. He's on the move again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Third baseman number 4.
Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilmer Flores goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Freddie Galvis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Schoop ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. Scooter Gennett, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So one gone, and here's the
Jonathan Schoop.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. The 0-1 delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
1 and 2's the count.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire. In now is Lorenzo Kane. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
For the Orioles, number 46, Miguel Castro.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Lorenzo Kane is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Whit Merrifield is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fouled back.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Galvis into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in,
number
Cabrera.
6.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. 2-1, here it is. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number
Here's
12.
Leonys Martin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mark Reynolds. He'll see what he.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. For 3 in the game so far. Coco Crisp will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4. Coco.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a throw over. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And now I believe a balk has been called here as home plate umpire Earl Hendricks says he did not come set that time. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. They'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Stepping in, Terrence Gore. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run. Jorge Soler will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. A throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is under it. And that's the third out. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Yadier Molina.
Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kelvin Herrera. A defensive change for the Royals.
Seth Smith is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Chop foul wide of first. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Standing in, Byron Buxton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santana is in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And, nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player.